Hello everyone, we're here back with the second half of the structure decks. I have moved the camera around a little bit, so if you're noticing that from different angles, that is why. I did that because I was knocking it a little bit too much, so hopefully I don't do that this time. Probably will, always seem to knock the camera somehow. But yeah, so the mat is the same as the other mat, I believe. Yep, same as the last mat, so nothing new there. Hopefully the cards are a lot better condition than we had in the Obelisk structure deck. If you haven't seen that video already, please go and check that video out. And then if you haven't already subscribed, I'm having a lot of trouble with this. They put it in sideways, so it was really hard to get out. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. It really does give me motivation for buying and opening more cards and things like that. So yeah, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave some comments. It really does help me out. Ooh, help me out. Oh, help the channel out as well. These are really sticky plastics. It's sticking to my wall when I threw them at. So more of the advertisements in the structure deck. So we have, oh, these, there is a print line on this, but it's not as bad. Oh, nah. These are pretty bad still. So we have Slifer the Sky Dragon. You can actually see it on the camera a little bit easier than you have in the last episodes. You see print lines all across it. It's like a hexagon grid, a grid almost. Slifer the Sky Dragon. Okay, so I have Soul Crossing from the last structure deck, so we're just going to have a look at these. Now, these are the exact same card. The difference is, this is EGS1, EN002. This is EG01. Or, no, this is an O. So, Slifer, Obelisk. So, they are actually technically different, different cards. So, that's good. I'm glad about that, but at the same time, super lazy from Konami there. So with what I was going to say before was obviously these two structure decks, Slifer and Obelisk, we're missing Ra, you know, the gold dragon boy. So my theory is that he's going to be in the gold sarcophagus or gold megatins, whatever you want to call them, later on in the year, sometime in August. So that's my hint. That's my theory. Whether or not it's true, maybe. That God cards have been in the megatins before in the 2019 version. The first sort of videos we ever actually made on the channel. So if you haven't seen those, please go check those out. But alright, back to the structure deck. Soul Crossing. Thunder Force Attack. I think that's a new card. I don't think we got that in the Obelisk deck. Millennium Seeker. That is a cool looking card. And there is print lines. They're pretty faint though. So this is probably the best card, you know, quality-wise we've gotten so far. And it actually is a very cool looking dude. He looks pretty awesome. It's a nice looking card. Ooh, this looks just as good as well. He's like breaking out of some sort of like link chain or something like that. Ultimate Divine Beast. Tellus the Little Angel. Tellus like a bank teller. Reactor Slimus, an old sort of style card. I got that somewhere. Oh, Harpy's Feather Duster again. A great sort of old style card. Although, did we? I don't think we got Harpy's Feather Duster in holographic. So, hold on, let me double check. Oh no, we did get it in holographic. It's a little bit disappointing that there's doubles and holographics like that, but you know, what can you do? They are different codes, so technically, if you're a collector like me, you know, you're gonna be buying them anyway. Breaker the Magical Warrior. Beast King Barbaros. Hopefully there's not as many doubles. We've got Naruto. Phantom Skyblaster. Card Guard. Caligo Claw Crow. Electromagnetic Turtle. Breaker the Dark Magical Warrior. Scapegoat. Arima the Wicked Warden. Arima the Wicked Warden. Arima the Wicked Warden. Duke Shade, the Sinister Shadow Lord. Clock Wyvern. Tenyai Spirit Vishuddha. Swords of Revealing Light. Monster Reborn. Book of Moon. Enemy Controller. What does this do? Let's have a look at this one. I don't know. Pot of Avarice, March of the Monarchs, Supply Squad, and then the last structure deck. Card Advance. Look at the top 5 cards from the top of your deck, then place them on the top of the deck in any order. You can tribute 1 monster in addition to your normal summon set this turn. Not a bad card. The True Name. Imagine playing this card like Exodia or something. You have like, you're looking for 1 piece of Exodia, pull this card out, and you just get that Exodia the next turn guaranteed. The True Name. I was gonna read it, but I'm not gonna read out all the cards. Will be here forever. 1-time passcode. Who makes a key card and has it only as a 1-time use? That's a bit weird. Lair of Darkness. Draw of Fate. Exodia. We're just talking about Exodia. Here he is. Mirror Force. Reckless Greed. Draw 2 cards and skip your next 2 draw phases. Interesting. That doesn't sound like a negative to me. That sounds like a big positive. Man, this is like an Exodia deck almost. With that card, you get to pick a look at the next 5 cards. This trap card as well. I mean, those 2 combined are pretty powerful. Metal Reflex Slime. The Golden Apples. Back to the front. Man, I love Exodia. And honestly, this is a Slifer deck, but man, it really is. It feels like an Exodia deck almost. So thank you guys for watching. That was the quality of the cards in this deck were a lot better than the last deck. So I'm not quite sure what happened there. There is a little bit of pitting in these cards still, but I mean it's a lot better still. It's a lot better. So yeah, I'll probably. It's hard to say without looking at the prices if it's worth buying this versus individual cards, but probably the individual cards, because I mean, there's so many doubles in this that it's I don't know. It's weird for YuGiOh to do this, and honestly, I'm not even sure why they made these structure decks. They should have just did what the Japanese had, and instead of like the prismatic secret rare tins, they didn't need to do those tins. Okay, in English. They didn't have to copy them exactly. They could have just added them to the mega gold tins coming out later in the year. They didn't have to make these structure decks. I feel like these structure decks are a little bit forced and a little bit stupid. They just added these in just cause they needed to get the cards out into the TCG, and this was the best, cheapest, quickest way they could do it, and with the least amount of effort. So I was pretty excited for these decks. Upon getting these decks, not so excited, but it is what it is. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help the channel out, and I'll see you guys next time for more video openings.